Hello Virgos and welcome. This is going to be your weekly reading. Now this is going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. These are general readings, general meaning they may or may not resonate. So if you're a Virgo Sun watching this reading, it's not resonating, check your Moon, Rising, Venus placements, okay? I'm going to get straight to it. Now this is going to be for the week starting the 17th. So these readings are a week in advance. Any further information, check below the description box. You'll see the weekly schedule for these readings. So Spirit, what message do you have for my lovely Virgos? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. What message do you have for Virgos? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. Let me just... Okay, I had to double check my mic because sometimes I'm reading, I do a whole reading and then the mic wasn't on. It's hard. All right, Virgos, let's see what we get. So for you, we have Knight of Pentacles. That is you, right? Knight of Pentacles is literally Virgo energy, right? Slow and steady, taking your time, doing things at your own pace. You're not looking at anyone else's race. You don't care what they're doing. It's like, this is my race, my marathon, right? My sprint. I don't care what's going on the track over there. Literally, the Knight of Pentacles, the slowest moving knight. You're like, I may not get there first, but the work I put along the way is going to be the best. It's going to be, to my liking, to perfection. You guys know you have a thing for that, perfection. No one's perfect though, but you try to get as close as you can. All right. So Knight of Pentacles, taking your time, right? Some of you guys, depending on your age, you may be looking at where you are and you're just like, you're coming to the point. I don't feel like you guys always been this way where you're kind of accepting. Like if you're single, but it doesn't matter if you're single, doesn't matter if you want a family, everyone wants different things. So let's say you may not have, you wanted kids, but you don't have one yet. And let's say you're married. You're like, well, I'm married and I have my dog. It's being thankful. Or let's say you wanted to get your master's or, have a high paying corporate job, but maybe you just got your bachelor's, but you have a good paying job, right? It's just that kind of where you are. It's fine. Or you wanted a certain amount of money. Maybe you're not quite there, but you're like, wow, but I'm 75% there. This is a good way to think because you can go into depression, especially think about what I don't have, what I don't have, what I don't have. This is the week to look at what you do have. And we're going to have a new moon in Taurus energy. So you're going to have a lot of energy this week, especially especially with that energy. New moons are all about creativity, birthing new things. So you're going to have new ideas, new projects you want to work on. Some of you guys, maybe a new career path. So I feel like you're in the transition. Three of Pentacles. Working with others, collaborating, networking. I feel like what you want and desire is, it requires you actually to kind of work well with others. So some of you guys, that could be it. You're focusing kind of on your social circle. Some of you guys are like, it's not what I know necessarily, it's who I know. So let me know more people. It's time for me to know more people. We have the Death card, and I said transformation. I feel a lot of focus on self this week for you guys. A lot of transformation. Death is, endings of old things, and when we old things and new things, right? The circle of life. You have life, right? And at the end, death, and then it's a process. Sometimes people see death and like, oh my gosh. Death card is also Scorpio, so you could be dealing with the Scorpio, Virgo. Doesn't mean you are, but you can be. But look at their energy. When you think of Scorpios, transformation, when it comes to transformation, Scorpios, they're always changing, right? Always growing, always going, what it seems to be like going through it. So next for you guys, we have the Hermit. Virgo, you're just in your energy. We have Knight of Pentacles, now we have Hermit. That is Virgo energy. And I felt this. As soon as I started your reading, I'm like, Virgos are focused on themselves, on their own healing, on their own work. As I said, it's my race, it's my race. I don't want to get distracted with what's happening with other people. So you're setting firm boundaries. You don't want too many people in your energy. You don't want your energy messed up. What is it? Happiness? No, comparison is the thief of joy. And you don't want any comparisons right now. So we have the Seven of Swords. Ooh, yeah. Also, if you have some ideas, be careful sharing everything with other people, because Seven of Swords, I'm getting someone maybe a little shady, want to steal some type of idea you have or something you've been working on. So please, 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 yeah, keep that energy filled up for this week. Yes, you can let a few people close, like maybe someone you're really close to, like a parent or spouse or someone your relationship is. I'm not saying you have to cut people off completely and not answer, but just be careful who you're sharing yourself with this week. And also what you have, right? Because we have the Four of Wands. Some of you guys, you have a union and it makes you happy, or a relationship. And it's one of those things where you get a relationship. Do you know how everyone always asks the next step? So when are you getting married? Then you get married. Oh, or you get engaged. And then it's like, when's the wedding? Then you get the wedding. When are you having kids? And you have a kid. When are you having another kid? Or like if it was a house. Like, it's just, does it ever end? Does it ever end? I know you guys really don't want to deal with that, especially if you're happy in a relationship. You're like, well, I am happy where I'm at, so let me not listen to what they're saying. You know, let me just be in the moment with what I have, and let me kind of experience and enjoy. Because it's like, if I keep skipping to the next step, then I'm going to think back on this step. Like, I didn't even enjoy this part of the process. You know, it's a journey. Like, when you get to your destination, think about all the stuff you see, the landmarks, the trademark, you know, especially if you're like driving, you know, oh, you saw different buildings, or you saw different signs of different states before you get to your till you get to your destination, right? It's like, you ever see people think about, like, oh, when they're in their job, then they start to think back, damn, I wish I did more in college or in school. Now they're in their job. Or when they get married, it's like, damn, when I was single, you know, you kind of reflect. So if you were living in the moment, you kind of won't regret it, and you can look back on it with more positive feelings, versus someone who's like, I wish I did more, but I didn't, right? I didn't even enjoy it. I was always so focused on the end goal. I wish I did more and kind of lived in it and enjoyed it and stood in that moment. So we have the Queen of Swords, Libra energy. You could be on the cusp, right? Virgo, Libra, cusp. Also air, Gemini, Aquarius. The Queen of Swords, you know, is very, very sharp. It's swords. Swords is mental space, right? It's logic. The Queen of Swords also is like my widower, or, you know, independent kind of card, divorcee. You know, they have some life lessons. Like, listen, they've been through some things. They've experienced stuff. So Queen of Swords is usually, you know, very wise. They can come across as cold sometimes, so just be careful. Oh, Empress, Venus. So we have Libra energy again. Libra, Taurus energy. And we'll be going into Taurus season next week. This is for the week of the 17th. So yes, I think Taurus season starts the 20th, 21st. So by the end of the week, we will be moving into that energy. Venus energy, heavy here. The Empress births things. The Empress is all about the new, creativity. And we will have a new moon in Taurus. I don't know when yet. A part of me wants to look it up. I just know we had a full moon 2 weeks ago. So I'm like, oh, that means it's coming up. So let me check. This is April. Let's see when the new moon. Yep, it's April 20th. The new moon will be on April 20th. Okay. So that's good to see. Whew. And new moons are all about the new. Versus full moons where you're letting stuff go, you're shedding skin. This is the time for newness. This is time to start something new, whether it's a new job, a new work project, art, whatever it is, school. Use the energy of the new moon in Taurus. So we're going to pull from the Archangel Oracle card deck. This is the deck here. And we're going to see what advice we get for you, Virgos, okay? Spirit, what advice do you have for Virgos? I just feel like solitude is really needed for you guys. Or your home, protect your home. Especially if you have a home with someone, protect it. Seeing that the Seven of Swords here and there's two feminine energies here, someone else may be trying to kind of seep into your connection. So, yeah, just make sure you're on the same page with your partner. The only reason I say that, because someone could be like, why are they so happy in their relationship? And be a little sneaky. and try to talk to your person behind your back, and that happens, right? When someone's not happy with their life, they're worried about everyone else. That's why I say you're focusing on your race, and there could be someone else focusing on other people's race. Like, well, they're happily married in a relationship in this, or they have this job. Where do I stand? I don't have these things at my age. You know, people say at this age. I hate that because, like, who said that was the standard for that age? You know, that's just who they are, their personality. That's just what's made for them. So someone could see you, let's say, in a happy marriage or in a happy connection and be like, well, what is it about this person? And try to, you know, be a little sneaky and, yeah, they'll try to, I hope someone's not trying to break up a happy home here. Maybe we need to tell someone else to focus on their own race and what they got going on. What advice do you have for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements for this upcoming weeks? Oh, we got 3 cards, don't we? We sure do. We got patience. We got hello from heaven. And we got relationship harmony. Yep. There's nothing breaking down your connection, so you don't have to worry about that. Let someone come in and try to steal your partner or talk to your partner. They're going to be like, no, I'm happy. So we first got patience, and patience is so fruitful, right? Look at all the greenery. I feel like being in nature is great for you guys. Archangel Jophiel, your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize. Still, they need nurturing and patience. Yes, you still got to nurture what you have on the way to what you want, right? Because that's how it grows. It's like you plant a tree, right? Oh, let's not use a tree. Let's just use a flower or something that blooms every year. Because trees take a long time to like get to their full capacity. But let's say a flower and you plant it the first day and it's not much there. And in a week or so, you see a little, you know, it's a little stem coming up, and then you see more. And then it's like, oh, there's a little, you know, the stems are coming out, leaves or whatever. And then you have a flower. It takes time because you watered it along the way. You took care of it along the way. We have hello from heaven. I like to show you guys the illustrations, okay? So this says, Archangel Azrael, your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Let go of worries and feel their loving blessings. So if you have someone pass on, like a grandparent for some of you guys, or someone really close to you, they are doing just fine, and they are they're with you all the time. So you're never alone, even if you think you're alone. And this is what I feel heavily for you guys. Relationship harmony. Archangel Raguel. We angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved. Arguments and conflicts are being resolved now. You're really coming to a point where you just realize, Virgos, you are in a happy, healthy, loving relationship and connection, okay? You are. So I really love this for you. If you enjoyed this reading, if it resonated, please give this video a thumbs up. If you aren't subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. It is greatly appreciated. I just want to thank you guys so much for all your support. Doesn't go unnoticed. I hope you have an amazing day, all right? All right, guys. Bye.